You are having a problem. The difficulty is seeing what it is through the smoke and the distance, and of course there's a certain height in front of you that kind of blocks the way. The voice, though, of the demon, for those of you who understood the language, also know that the voice of the demon, when it spoke back, is of Balor.
Okay.
Again,
Still have to kill them.
Bello?
Balor, it's one of the demon gods.
Okay.
You don't really know much information about him. As the situation kind of narrows down, you can see this fellow. Amiri actually recognizes him as the person who spoke to her in the beginning, in the first.
Wait, which fellow?
In which case, I start moving forwards.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Kind of walks away. Oh,
Oh, you're open.
I
Yeah, I'll walk
suppose.
right up to him if no one stops me, of course.
I suppose that I'm kind of paralyzed.
Well, what was happening here then?
Wait, so those guys, I guess they're good, right? The priest and...
depends on your eyesight.
So I'm yelling to them, we would have come sooner, but we have a bunch of chickens in our party. So,
I slapped him
My
in the back of the
my
head to
apologies.
shut him up.
There's no need, dwarf. It is better that you're not involved. We are sorry that you had to see this site. This church, recently acquired by us, has been a problem with this. As you can see, bones everywhere. A cult has been occupying it within the city. Nobody was knowing what's going on. Now we took control and managed to banish. It's a long weeks of work.
Yes. But why would an image of Balor appear here?
It is an essence of Balor. It's not Balor himself.
Oh. Well, that's okay then. Anyway, you know that little quest you gave me?
Remind me. Oh, yes, young lady. How can I forget your pretty face?
The Foofen's manor, yeah, that's me.
Of course. Has it been taken care of?
Well, yeah, we've taken care of the ghost.
He kind of clicks his fingers, and a certain tiefling. Then, my lord, Ufon Mansion. Aye, lord. Mansion's gone. Looks at
Yeah,
you.
that was a byproduct.
So you managed to banish the ghost together with the building itself.
Well, we fought the ghost, and as it kind of dissipated, if you will, so did the mansion.
He kind of looks at you and looks at your party members and says, have you fought the ghost with your weapons?
We did?
Have you bought oils?
No.
Forgive me for my brightness, but amateurs tend to do that a bit. We, in the Voices of the Sacred Oath, tend to prepare before battle.
And then I yell, we in our party tend to say thank you to the guys who saved your bloody house.
Well, you did not save my arse in this case. You saved Fufon's. I will pay you, though, according to the way you act in my
Better pay
manner.
us.
Hey, dwarf, come on, man.
I just tap his shoulder. Shut up.
I turn around and I yell, if you're gonna touch me again, this X is gonna be inside your skull.
I cast Friend of Mine.
Oh my god.
Alright,
You cast what, sorry?
friend.
Okay.
Alright, and you have advantage on the charisma checks directed to one. Roll a d20 again, with your
Alright.
charisma modifier and all that thing.
I mean, you do know that the duration is 1 minute, so...
Well,
And he will be hostile afterwards.
13.
Yeah, after that he would know that you fucked him over.
You do it with no problem. You cast friend. Thorin, You feel a sense of magic kind of engulf you, and you feel kind of an urge to be nice to Darvon.
And I
Very,
say,
very nice.
listen.
Okay. I open my arms and I'm
Wait,
trying to hug him.
wait a minute. Wouldn't
No.
this be Dispel though?
Terry, you're too far away to see anything.
I'm jumping on him and trying to hug him like a beer hug.
No. This only gives me advantage on Christmas skill checks on him.
Do you do anything charismatic towards him?
I'm gonna convince him to just shut up for a minute.
All right.
Listen,
Due to Thorin's
listen,
low.
Thorin. Let's just the grown-ups talk now. We'll tell you when there is bashing to be done.
Due to Thorin's low intellectual level,
Burn.
he turns to you with a jolly smile of a little girl, and he says, "Smash!" and he hugs you.
Yes.
He loves when you
sigh.
say that kind of stuff, and he just kind of rubs his head on your chest.
Can I kiss him on the cheek?
That's a bit too far. You don't like him that much. He just kind of you have a fat dwarf trying to hug you.
Then
basically.
I bark because I drank a lot of beer on his face.
Right. Go to the corner and wait for the grown-ups to have talked and finished.
All right. While this is happening, the person continues and it says, "Well, usually to prepare for battle, you probably should buy oils. If you knew it was a ghost, you can buy the spectral oil from the alchemist. You can coat your weapons with that, and your weapons will actually have effect.
What about magic?
Magic always has effect on any kind of creature. Well, depending if the creature is resistant to magic or not.
Well,
Right.
For
my
instance, a stone
weapon
golem
worked.
will have much more resistance to magic, depending on what kind of magic it is, rather than a ghost.
True. I note that down.
My weapon worked, but that's a useful bit of information for the other amateurs.
Well, magical weapons do indeed work. But let us keep the lessons aside. I haven't introduced myself to you, and neither to your party, and I see you're a big group. My name is Septus Erebus.
Nice to meet you, Septus.
I
I'm Emiria Vixen.
like barge in front of me, and I am Darvon Flandenberg of the Flandenberg dynasty to the west.
It is my pleasure to meet all of you. As you know, I am the guildmaster of the guild house within Cormyr, the whole Cormyr section, or the Voices of the Sacred Oath. We are spread around 3 kingdoms. We usually have one of us within one guild house within the Dales to our east, one with Baldur's Gate, and another one assisting the Crimson Legion in Neverwinter. Our work, as has been described to you by this little piece of paper, is anything towards banishing exorcism and, of course, taking care of any kind of monstrosity that plagues our world. It's a tedious work, but it pays off. As you have completed one of the quests, the payment will be delivered to you as promised. And also, a suggestion.
Yeah.
Go on.
Would you be interested in joining and working for us for a bit?
Well, I can't speak for the whole group, but we'll discuss it and get back to you.
Oh,
Of course we will. I yell from the corner because I have to be nice to him.
You have to be nice to me, not to him.
We will be happy to join you.
the more you
No,
work
we
for
won't.
us, if you do get to work for us, you will receive, of course, higher demanding jobs, which will require, of course, more skill from your side, but you will also learn how to defeat certain types of creatures, and you will have knowledge on that. We
I
always
see.
teach our fellows.
Sounds interesting.
Well, let us get to something that you guys have been waiting for so long, and that is your payment. Now, due to the unfortunate disappearing of the estate itself, that will lower the cost a tiny bit.
I thought it might.
Consider my side of the deal. If I do go to Lord Fufan, well, if my henchman will go to the Lord Fufan and explain that the house has been taken care of, quite literally, he will not pay us the sum that he paid us to finish the quest.
To be honest, I've spoken to Lord Fufan, and he doesn't seem to really understand what I was saying to him anyway.
He speaks through his cat.
Oh, well, that would have been useful to know. You mean the cat in his room?
No.
No?
It's not an actual cat, it's a caterpillar.
Oh.
Oh?
Well, I suppose we don't know if it's a cat or a caterpillar until we open the door then.
Yes. Leave it there. It's a magical omen that kind of he grabs it and he regains his senses. Leave it alone. He's got some kind of problem.
Oh.
We'll take care of that part. You will receive the payment straight from us.
Wait, like who actually talked to the ghost there when we were fighting it? Because he or she was informed that the ghost is haunting the guy because there's some magical item that's gone. But we never looked for the actual item after we fucked with the ghost.
True.
But he wasn't my character, it was someone else. So I cannot take part in this.
Then nothing
Wasn't it
happens.
the carpet or something?
No,
You thought it was the
you
carpet.
thought it was the carpet.
Yeah, we thought the carpet was the curse, and it wasn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, we'll discuss whether we join you, and we'll get back to you in the next, 12 hours. Either way.
Very well. We'll be happy if you do. On the time being, I will. I don't have any jobs currently in here, but if you do consider joining us, to the east of us in Zambia, our guild hall will require some assistance there. Our grandmaster actually sits there, and he is an old man. He can also explain to you about the sacred of if you want to, but he requires a gift. Customary towards guildmasters here.
Okay.
Right.
He is.
Do you have any
a
suggestions of options?
Yes,
for
it's
this?
a long. Well, it's not a potion. He prefers magical items. I know there's a certain magical seller that came to town about 2 days ago. He sells all kinds of scrolls and spell books. Something unique, or very old, probably from somebody who's been using it. Maybe a magician of some sorts. Will be a nice gift for him. It will,
I know
will return
just
to you
type.
tenfold. It will return to you tenfold, most likely. He will pay you back for the gift. He tends to do that sometimes. I don't understand it, but that's his choice. So if you ever go towards Zambia and you want to just, encounter him, it's a good way.
Okay.
Thanks for
We'll
the
bear that in
warning.
mind.
Well, he kind of scuffles back to one of the corners of the building itself. There is no desk here. There's supposed to be a desk here. Disappeared. Supposed to be a desk here. He rummages through a desk and takes out a couple of pouches. He kind of sorts them around with the gold. They didn't expect a big, large group like this. Kind of puts them in different kind of little pouches, and he ushers one of you over to help him with the gold.
No one approaches.
I head over, seeing as nobody else approaches.
Well,
Then
move
go.
yourself over then.
Well,
Where's your character?
Is that you right at the back of the room?
possibly.
Yes,
Then-
that's you.
In which case you have no idea what's going on, surely.
I've been listening. I didn't realise there was a board. I was still looking at the place. I didn't realise there was a board, okay?
There we go.
I didn't realise.
As you approach the thing, he shows you like 6 pouches with about 1,000 gold in each, and he says, "There's only about 6,000 gold here. I can pay the other ones with diamonds."
I'm sure they'll take it.
Very well. He pulls out another pouch with kind of small gems in it, and or did I say diamonds? I meant rubies.
Yeah, you
Rubies.
said diamonds. That's like
You said diamonds.
Sorry, I meant rubies.
Yeah.
You said diamonds.
So diamonds.
It's a smaller
Okay,
diamond.
you'll take a single diamond out.
Oh.
No, sorry, it's rubies. My bad. Things are written down in the black area. No. Anyways, he picks out a couple of another 6 rubies. Puts them on a table, and you may take it. The gold and the rubies, they're yours. 1,000 gold for each.
Thank you.
Wait, how much is ruby worth?
Ruby.
In every city, it's different. In this current city, depending if you remember,
Oh yeah.
you can roll a wisdom check to see if you remember.
I'll try.
I metagame remember, but
Unskilled wisdom.
I've never
Yes,
been in the
unskilled
shop.
wisdom.
Yeah.
I
Wait, wouldn't
have
my
no
character know,
idea.
considering... Couldn't I say my character just knows?
No, you're gonna have to roll wisdom memory.
Because you're gonna have to recall it, yeah.
Cal, you don't remember how much it is, but you do remember that it's somewhere around 1,000. And Darabon, you
Right.
believe that a ruby is actually worth less than 1,000.
I'll roll, seeing as I'm picking them up as well.
Have you been into the jewellery shop?
I thought it was about 1,300 for ruby.
No, I don't think so. So.
The city, true, yes.
Yeah.
Ayala, have you been in the jewelry shop? Not. Yeah, those of you who have not been in the jewelry shop have no idea how much it costs.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think I
Okay.
do then.
See, I remember the topaz was 400. Diamonds were like 4,000.
It is 1,300, but that's
Yeah.
metagaming. You
It's not. I was
failed your
actually
roll.
remembering it.
Well, yeah, but you failed your roll for your character to remember it.
Yeah, character has no idea how much it's worth.
Yeah.
It's 1,300, but you don't know that.
I think my character would though, because he used to live here.
Yeah, but the prices change. It's like
Ah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
dollars
Inflation,
and,
man, inflation.
and euros,
Yeah.
you know, things changes. All right. So you have in front of you 6 bags of 1,000 gold and 6 rubies spread in the table.
Yes.
I take my money and my ruby. Thank you very much.
No.
What?
You're not over there. I'll bring them over. 2 people.
It's also not money in a ruby, I don't think. I think it's some
No.
people get rubies, some people get cash.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
It's either. It's not. I mean, it's either ruby or money. Okay.
Yes.
So he decides who gets what. How's it gonna?
Does anyone have any preference?
I'll take a ruby, please.
I'll take a ruby.
I'll
Oh.
take a money because I'm just a stupid dwarf.
I'll take a
You're
ruby.
fangirling still.
I'll take a ruby.
Oh, is he?
I'll take the money.
I
Take a
kind of need
ruby.
rubies because I can't use the bank, and it's really annoying.
So that's, I
I
believe,
guess I'm grabbing cash.
yeah, the other 3 people have to take cash then.
I'm
Oh,
cash.
okay.
I'm Ruby.
A mirror
Ruby.
Exactly. I've never done this before. How much does a ruby weigh?
0.1.
0.0.
Okay.
What the hell?
All gems weigh 0.1 unless they say something different.
Oh, by the way, Gav, my high damo. What's the weight for it?
True.
It'll be in the player's handbook. You can look it up.
It's 12.
12. Gotcha. Thanks.
Very well. Thank you for your patronage. Please visit our guild houses whenever you want. And also forgive me for this inconvenience that just happened here with the sighting.
It's no problem. You provided some insight.
I just bow anything to keep our fair city safe.
Also remember, prepare yourselves before battle. Alchemists are friends.
Too late for
Keep
that, huh?
in mind.
Right.
Everyone, let's go meet outside. It looks like they've got some cleaning up to do in here.
Yes.
Yes, as soon as the Shanghai receives his money, he's just gonna walk away.
As soon as I see people leave, I also.
No
Because I'm
passion
just
for me
sort of
today.
standing by the entrance doing nothing.
I turn to him, bow slowly, and say, "You'll surely receive an answer from us on this later this day."
Well, as you kind of start leaving, you can hear with his calm voice and demeanor speaking to a certain lady, and he says, "Thank you for coming back to us, my lady." And with that, you are.
Oh God!
Here you go.
Outside. I guess my spell
turned-
ends.
yeah.
Yes. For a minute. Thorin, you know that something has been cast upon you. You suddenly felt very, very friendly towards Darvon, and you had to kind of do whatever it tells you. Now that it ends, you know what happened. What do you do?
I use my. I get really, really angry, and I'm gonna try to use my whip to make Dervon fall on his ass, basically. Trip him with
You
my
want to try and
whip.
trip him. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
exactly.
Do I notice?
Well, first of all, let him roll the attack with the whip.
Yeah, 1 second.
And you will have to roll
Oh shit!
a dex save.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well,
So that's a rope and hook, not a whip.
Okay, and the secrets?
That's what. Yeah.
You're going down.
Okay. You don't notice. A hook kind of grabs your leg, and you kind of face palm forward. Something to kind of.
Could I
It
like
was like
acrobatics roll forwards? Try
You
to at least.
can try to do acrobatics with disadvantage.
Ah!
Oh no.
Rip.
You fall on your face and on your hand, and your right hand. It hurts, and you take about 5 points of damage.
5
Ooh.
for falling
Don't fuck
down.
with the dwarf.
Well, it's surprise attack. It's pulling you.
Hard cobbles.
And it was your face.
Yeah, and it was your face and your hand.
and then he giggles again and goes,
I turn around and cast
Devil.
firebolt.
Not this shit again.
You continue to be entertaining.
As you try to cast Firebolt, you see that nothing is actually happening in front of you. You're still in the orchard.
He got such a good roll as well.
I like.
Yeah,
What the?
just nothing.
Can I roll perception to see what's
Do
happening
any of
here?
us know why Thorin reacted like this?
Well, we
He's
kind of
the-
all know that you cast a spell on him, so.
Well, most of you know, and some of you
Yeah.
were too far away in the
I
room to
didn't,
actually notice.
yeah.
So what happened? He disappeared. What the hell just happened here?
No. He tried to cast a spell at you, but clearly, by what we just saw, spells don't work in this orchard.
Oh,
He's just making rude
Okay.
gestures.
Yes, he just pointed
He's
at
just
you with his
basically
like
flicking
hand.
his fingers at you.
And I-
Flicking. What the hell?
I just burst out laughing, and I choke myself laughing.
So I'm trying to rise above this. Moving on, we still have some quests we could go on. If we're willing to all work together.
I continue my descent into laughter.
There is a caravan that needs guarding from. It's leaving Arabelle going towards Faerûn.
Well, as I understand, the good lord inside wants an answer from us if we want to work with them or not. Before leaving town, I think we should at least consider that question.
Well, there's something we could do in the meantime as well. I've also got a note from the Fist Fighters. They seem to be quite a rowdy, fighty guild. Guys might like them.
I think
Well, we
there's a
can send
few
it
of
to
us.
dwarf.
Yes. There's a few of us I think are more suited to that than others.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 1 again and fall on my face. I know.
Yep.
But maybe we should discuss
wait.
the
We could also look
voices.
at approaching other guilds.
Do we have a main quest going on, or it's
jobs.
just going doing the?
Currently, that's your quest. What
Yeah.
you know for now, the caravan guard and the house for sale is something you picked up from a notice board. The fist fighters, you got them from the extraordinary guild of extraordinary swords for hire.
But they are all like side quests, right? I guess. Oh, it's like
Well, they're side
altogether.
quests that could become main
Actually,
quests.
that's what I wanted to actually say, which I forgot about. I have prepared 7 main storylines for this, each directed to either a guild, a nation, a character, or a certain NPC in the world. So you have a lot of story to go around. So everything can turn into a main story in the end, depending
nice.
on you, including the main story itself, which is still being built, of course.
It's like
Hail
7
Neptune.
forks converging into one in the end.
Maybe, maybe not.
So do we get like a good ending, bad ending, neutral ending?
You're gonna get a lot more than that, yes.
Our
Think about
choices
Skyrim
define.
with its guilds. Like Skyrim, you can join that guild, that guild. Everybody's has a
we're in the
storyline.
guild district. We could ask around the other guilds. I know. Didn't someone here go to the Legion of Extraordinary Swords for Hire? That's a
Yes,
bit-
that was me. I was talking. That's what the fighting thing. was
They're a
about.
little
The fist
bit,
fighting.
let's just say subtlety is not their forte.
Well,
Sounds like
we
my cup of tea.
yeah, we are not very subtle as you just experienced.
There's also the
you are.
Messengers
Some
Guild.
of you
I mean,
are not very subtle.
you tried to fry me in the middle of the fucking auction.
You
Well,
embarrassed me.
There's also the Messengers Guild, the
Just
Brewers and
glare him
Alchemists
down.
Guild, or the Magicians Guild.
Magician sounds like interesting stuff, don't you think?
But April bunnies have hats.
I want
Yeah.
to bash stuff.
Upon hearing the word magic, I start to look frantically around.
Magic.
Wait, are you doing that in character, or are you just having a...
Out of character.
Okay.
Also, for
Dwarf hate magic. No magic.
for all this encounter in the church, Thorin, you receive a point towards chaotic.
Okay.
Dervon, you receive a point towards lawful.
What?
You receive a point towards lawful. As for trying to calm a person while is other person speaking, it's a lawful act.
So do I
Of
need to,
nobility.
It's nobility.
where do I put
yeah.
it on the?
Put it
things?
anywhere in your somewhere in your background. Just type
Personality
in
traits.
chaotic 1.
Okay.
Yeah, chaotic 1. And so far,
So my other actions around here wouldn't count towards anything else?
currently no.
He is evil, man. It should be like.
You
lawful
haven't done
evil or some
anything.
shit.
Clapping your fingers doesn't really do much. You know?
No, he threw a fucking spell on me only because I experienced my opinion.
But yeah, it
Right.
was lawful of him though.
Lawful.
Back to the matter at hand. If we can't decide on to pursue any of the jobs we currently have, we need to look for some new ones. So possibly splitting off into pairs and inquiring at the guilds if they have any jobs.
I look at Terry and I say, "Let's go to the fist fight, man."
Well, you guys are boring me, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you to come back.
I'm gonna go to the Brewers and Alchemists Guild, see if they have anything interesting.
Alright.
I'm going to go see
everyone-
the fist fight.
Everyone get it around. We all have our own businesses to do here, but everyone should consider the request from the guild. I suggest we do our business for today. We meet at the Hops and Dogs before dawn. And then have a final discussion what to do next.
I look at Dervon and I say, "For once, I agree with that idiot."
Well, I
just-
suppose I'll go to the Hops and Dogs again.
If we split up, it won't end. We will spend all our time in this stupid city. It's so fucking boring. We need to decide one good thing for everybody.
Alright, let's meet up at the Hobbs and Dogs tonight then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later. Amiria starts walking in the direction of the Hogs and Dogs.
Okay.
I hover around.
So just speeding this up a bit, Gav. If I go to the Alchemist Guild, what do I find?
As you enter the Alchemist Guild,
I join him.
is a nice little place that I need to